This thing here is as good as 4 of my corvettes. Just madness. All right, so we're going to merge up the fleet, and we can actually probably go and pop some of these crystal entities at this point. Individually, they're only strength 86. Our corvettes are sort of squishy, but it's not too bad. We do have our Admiral, H12L, over here with 20% fire rate. Purify the purifiers. I'm pretty sure they are still vastly superior. Fleet power and capacity is equivalent, but their technology is superior. If we're going to target anyone earlier, it'll be the America League over here. Okay, we've got enough resources. I can send my construction ship back out again. I'm going to go... I think we lost one of these mining stations, so I'm just going to go and rebuild it over there. And we've got our colony ship underway. Good. We have an idle science ship, which, right, was just doing that stuff. So now go ahead and check out the neutron star, please. Okay. And we have... We've been putting this on a halt. We're probably working a lot of really kind of unimproved tiles, which I do not like. But, oh, we do have enough for a hydroponic farm. Excellent. Get that started, and we'll have to clear out some more tiles afterwards. Space Frigate Yamato. So this is actually really good because it's going to accelerate our clearing of space monsters, which is a big problem with the hyperspace lanes because, like, you know, we can't just skip UNOC over here to go to S tier. We have to go through it unless we want to take the long way around. So it's really inconvenient. So we're just merging everyone together. That's going to be fine. Did we unlock any military tech so far? I don't think so. We could still go and do a redesign of our Corvette. But yeah, there's nothing we can do right now. So that's okay. Okay. Cheers. Oh, thank you. On pause. Yep. Yeah, my reasoning is adult dwarves are as strong as baby dwarves, so they probably aren't that strong. They're resilient, and they're extremely adaptive. They can live anywhere and can, like, tank any kind of damage, basically. But they're not that strong. So I'm just waiting for the fleets to come together. Right now.
System survey complete.
System survey done. Oh, and we finished surveying a bunch of habitable worlds, which gives us 150 society research and 109 credits. Really good. So, that was over here. Yeah, I guess I'm going to keep doing this along the edge. Just curious. Have these guys merged together yet? Why are you moving so slow? There you are. You can actually have all the fleets just group up together over here. Don't fly through the sun. That would be awkward. I guess, I mean, this even has level 2 engines here. Maybe combining them together it's smart, but no, I want a single fleet. And group. There we go. 270. Excellent. Let's go and take care of some of these crystalline entities over here. We could potentially fight them all simultaneously, but ideally we're going to grab them a little bit at a time. All right. We'll research the high-level ship tech now that it has a frigate. Maybe. We'll see what happens next. Can your own ships leave debris you can use? I'm not aware of that. Make Isaac Newton proud and fire corvettes at the enemy using mass driver cannons. Who needs guns and shields anyway? Well, that's true. Fleet name? Oh, it's just called New Ship? Oh, because it was named after the new ship we had before. So... this should just be the first fleet. Do these guys, are they actually coming to attack me? No, they just bounce from planet to planet. That's all they do. So I'm going to try to only engage one. It wouldn't surprise me if a second one joined partway through, though. Alright. You get in there.
Station under attack.
Are you kidding me?
Hostile fleet engaged.
Of course pirates would attack. God damn it. I'm busy. Alright, I mean, we should be able to torch these guys pretty quickly. Of course pirates would show up. I mean, there's probably a pop-up and everything, too. And it could emergency retreat, but I don't think we want to do that.
Hostile fleet engaged.
And I think the second one, or that might be the fight going on with the pirates that's telling me about the hostile fleet engaged. No, we're just fighting both fleets at once.
Situation log updated.
How damaged are we? One corvette of the third, not too bad. Crystal entity shattered. So we've This was one of our little quests. The crystalline entities, informally renamed after it became obvious that the crystal's behavior is actually behavior, not some obscure mineralogical process, are aggressive and outright hostile to dwarven ships. Perhaps they perceive our fleets as metallic entities to be ousted from the crystal territory by any means necessary. Our engagements have allowed us to pinpoint structural weaknesses that should theoretically be shared among all individual crystalline entities. Additionally, changes in levels of apparent aggression in the internal generation of power that drives their weapon-like discharges are accompanied by shifts in how the crystals break light. In essence, it is likely that dwarven ships will eventually encounter crystalline entities in different colors and should be prepared for differences in behavior and combat capabilities. As peaceful interaction seems impossible at present, we are left with little choice but to continue to engage the crystalline entities in direct combat if we wish to learn more about them. So it ends one event chain and starts the Crystal Kaleidoscope event chain. Okay. I don't think we're going to lose a single ship. God, this frigate has the shields and everything. Amazing. Oh, I didn't realize when you mouse over a ship, it actually shows it to you. Okay, the next group is showing up. I'm going to want to retreat now because we do have some people a little bit lower. And I would prefer not losing anything at all. So I'm going to ask my ships to repair. We're going to lose some stations of these pirates, which is very annoying. But I don't want to face the pirates with a fleet that's heavily damaged. So we're just going to wait. Construction ship is done over here.
Complete.
I want to be a little bit leery about where we're going. While it's quite expensive, I'm going to go ahead and build a research station over here. I mean, it takes an extra mineral, and then there you go. I was going to say, now we're going to have our colony ship, but we might just colonize here. Or, okay, here's the question. Pause for a second. Graham, thank you very much for the resub. Here's the question. Do we colonize Landis over here to expand our borders out more? Although towards these guys, which is not pleasant. We could colonize Fullingar over here, which won't really expand our borders, but is a little bit safer. And I guess that's all we have right now. What I'd like to do is find an arid planet outside of our borders, which is a nice way to expand, like over here. Although that might be too far to not be connected. I guess what I'll do is I'll actually check the planets again. I don't remember what we've got. So this is size 16 with lots of hard blockers. Not a really natural landing site, although it does have these 3 value tiles, which are very strong. And option number 2 was size 18, if I recall, which is bigger. Same sort of style of blockers, although fewer of them? Maybe just percentage-wise fewer of them? Gaian World? Gaian World to my west? Oh, shit. And a Tomb World. Hold on, let's see if they're holy. It's not holy. It's only size 11! What the shit? Who a size 11 Gaian World? I mean, we're not going to rush out to colonize it. We will colonize it, but we have to purge the alien vessels. We have to survey the thing, then send a ship there. We may as well settle now. So I think Fullinger is actually going to be the thing. We'll take the slightly safer route. Doesn't expand our borders, but doesn't move us towards anything particularly scary. So I think I might just settle right over here. Regardless, we're only really going to be able to get like adjacency bonus to 2 tiles. And at first, the minerals here are going to be suspended, but once we upgrade this station, it will also produce minerals, so it should be okay there. So we're going to do that. Yeah, size 11 is a really tiny Gaian world. 18 is nice, magic number. Seems like a good reason to do things. Science ship. You over here. So just survey the next world. We're not going to send you there. How's our fleet coming along? 65%. It was at like 50%, so it is improving, but it's going to take a while to repair. You do drain minerals. You might be able to see the minerals are draining down here as our ships are being repaired. It's quite pricey. And right now we're losing a lot of money because maintaining colony ship takes 8 energy. Is that not on the list here? What? Oh my god, the pirates came to me. Alright, we're at 84%. Pirates. I hate those filthy... What's the line from Off-World Trading Company? Those filthy bandits? I think economically losing 1 to 2 corvettes would be better than losing an extra mining base. Oh, that's probably true. Oh, okay, didn't expect you to leave. Although once you've right-clicked on someone, your fleets will continue to follow them, which is nice. So they're still going to run out over there. Economically, yeah, but I was worried about pacing, having to rebuild the fleet, because we do have to go out and clear some stuff. Oh my god. Well, I mean, they clearly use hyperlane. They use the same tech as I do. Are they going for this thing? Nope, they're hyperlaning again to over here. Are they going after one of my ships? Well, whatever. We'll keep chasing them. Everyone's busy. You're heading there. Great. So it'll be interesting to see. I think it'll rename the planet once we settle on it. We'll see how it does. Only the fresh colony drains 8 credits. I'm pretty sure the colony ship itself also drains the credits, which is why we're so low. I think it just gets listed in a different thing. They're still moving. First Space Dwarf colony gives us 60 research. And yeah, so you can see our income is exactly the same. So the colony ship has exactly the same maintenance as the colony itself. Falafel Waffle! There we go. Yeah, it does get renamed. Brilliant. And we'll call this system the Waffle System. There we go. Falafel Waffle. This is going to take 13 more months for it to become a proper colony, during which we're going to pay some money. But we've got enough to support that, so that's fine. This construction ship is currently in orbit. I will send it back over here to rebuild that. And our fleet is still trying to chase down the pirates, who are... I don't know where the hell they're going.
Hostile fleet
They might be going back to their base, which is potentially in here. Nope. They're going to go over here. You guys are annoying. Yeah, they're super annoying. Well, as long as they're doing that, they're not blowing up any of my stuff. Science ship, you are idle over there. I will send you to... I'm going to actually send you to this system. Within my borders and everything. It's a bit of an awkward way to get around to it, but we will be able to mine it, so that's going to be okay. Better build a colony ship only if you plan to colonize quickly then. Yeah. You want to have a colony in mind by the time you actually go and colonize. Now, I probably will still go and colonize this, although I'm going to wait until we've scanned a few other things. And use my minerals for something else. And actually, I think I want to clear another blocker here. Got a potential upgrade on this mining network, which is good. Yeah, we're going to clear this sprawling slums on the energy, because we will need some more energy soon, which is going to be good. And then I'll queue up the upgrade to this mining network. That's going to be okay. We're still chasing those pirates. This is so funny. So funny. Alright, whatever. We have some debris we still have to scan as well. We have the mission for the Cybrex precursors is what we've discovered. Race of precursor robots that we're going to try to find evidence of later on. I should also send a fleet out west over here to see if we can meet more people. It's nice to see that this Forbidden Nebula over here, Forbidden Nebula, is basically empty of other people, which is really wonderful to see, especially since there's an arid world over here. In fact, I may want to go and prioritize... Let me get one of my science ships. I'm just going to hold shift and ask them to go and survey that system there, because if it's a good arid world, that will be nice. Which FDL? We're hyperdrive, which are hyperlane tech, which is why we can see the hyperlanes. I mean, you can see the hyperlanes later with the technology, but it's still really early game. There we go. Here's the pirate base. That's where they were going. It would be nice to only engage the pirates and not their actual base. Would have been nice to maybe kite them away, but I think we might not be engaged in the base right now, so let's cross our fingers. We still have one very damaged Corvette, which I could have separated out, but that's all right now. We're committed. Still have our primary frigate over here, which is just a beast. Okay, just wipe them out. Then what I'll do is I'll separate. Oh, if it doesn't die. I don't think it died. Good. You come over here. We're going to create a new fleet. You're heavily damaged. You're heavily damaged. The rest of you are okay. So you guys go and repair. And this fleet, which is mostly healthy and still has 200 combat strength, go and clear out the rest of this pirate base. Please and thank you. If you are wormhole people, your pirates use the same transportation tech as you do. So if you're wormhole people, they'll also have a wormhole station. There we go. So that'll just blow up the base, which should be fine. There's our frigate here, leading the way. Just awesome. It's not as cool as finding a cruiser, but it's pretty good.
System survey complete. Anomaly found.
Anomaly found. Level 1, still 15% failure risk. Alien-made objects on one of the many frozen mountaintops, so we're going to go and check that out. Idle construction ship. Let's go and rebuild the mining station over here for some energy. we still in fight? Well, these things have a lot of hit points. They're not particularly dangerous, but they do have a lot of hit points. Their combat strength is mostly a factor of how many hit points they've got as opposed to their offensive output. But they do have a gun here, firing away. This looks great. My god, what a good looking game, isn't it? True, but the cruiser you found had rubber deck. That's true. That is actually very true. But it's a lot of hit points. So, we finished our shield research. We can get increased survey speed, plus more sensors for our ship, which is actually quite nice. Planetary fortification toughness isn't that important, but level 2 deflectors is quite good. Or just a flat 5% research speed. I think we need to get the research speed as early as possible. I think that makes the most amount of sense. God damn, that's a long fight, but that's okay. That's as expected. A whiff of something. Oh, we found the fart box! The elongated metal box on the surface clusters of small perforations on the 5 sides, leads Science Officer Gashab to believe it's not a container but some sort of aerosol dispersal device. Initial tests seem to confirm their suspicions as trace aromatics still emanate from the object. Malodora. So we're going to start a new project, and we'll go ahead and research that.
Complete.
And we finished our orbital hydroponics. Excellent. Which actually I need to put that into effect. Plus 20% border range is really nice, but we need the dangerous wildlife tile blocker. I also really like planetary unification for more influence, but on Falafel Waffle, yeah, we have 2 of that specifically. So I think we need to go and research that tile blocker, because you don't know when they'll come back. You do believe have a higher weight of unlocking tile blockers for things that you actually have on your things. But yeah, your fleet is the Luftwaffe. Oh, you're right. Shit, you're absolutely right. I'm going to send this other fleet home to be repaired as well. And...
Special project complete. Oops. Research complete.
Luftwaffe. So whiff of something! The box is indeed a document of a source. Science Officer Gashab admits that they had been hoping for a historical record, or some other kind of codex significant to whatever culture left behind, but they were disappointed. The true nature of the aromatic box seems to be a collection of fairly short narratives, which, going by the rapid changes in odor towards the end of each sequence, are intended to surprise or be interpreted as comedic. The techniques used to store and reproduce specific smells is of some interest, but the tales it tells are not. The crew of the Arctic Chobo are left with the uncomfortable feeling that they have unwittingly become intimately familiar with what certain gaseous byproducts of alien digestion smell like. However, Gashab is unwilling to speculate as to why the box was dumped on the frozen hellscape of a planet. It is going to give Gashab 100 experience, and we are going to get 120 society research. So there's some good that came out of it. And we finished our armor technology. Beautiful. We get level 2 armor, which is quite good. Unlock the engineering facility, which is again another type of research thing. Or we can unlock... Oh, this one's quite good with the mineral processing plant. You only build 1 per planet, but it gives you plus 10% mineral output and also produces 2 minerals by itself. And I like all those. And it'll be nice actually to get the energy processor going on. I don't think... Yeah, it's 150 minerals. We're going to want to save that up for our homeworld. Our scientist has gained a trait. This is Gnome Sane. Just gained statecraft. Now that is something that is good for research. We might do some shuffling of our scientists later on. Doesn't help them with anomaly survey, but it's still decent. And we... Okay, I'm going to send you way over here. Way over here to survey the system with the arid world. Once our fleet is together, we will go ahead and check out the alien vessels here. I don't know what type it is. It might be an amoeba, which would have a strength of... Holy energy. Strength of 450. Okay, they're spread out. We have to build a bunch of them. That's a lot of energy in the system. Jeebus. Mountain Home finished its queue, and next month we'll be able to start the energy thing. You finished the mining station. Great. You leveled up. Good. We're still running a deficit, but that'll go away as soon as Falafel Waffle becomes a proper planet.
Colony established.
So, colony established on Falafel Waffle. But more importantly, on Mountain Home, right away, I'm going to go ahead and build the power hub. So you can see the power plant gives us 3 energy, so does the power hub. Power hub's a lot more minerals and influence to build, but it's got that plus 10% modifier, and you're going to build that on every single planet. So we're going to do that, then I'll queue up some stuff on Falafel Waffle soon enough. Falafel Waffle will also suffer from not having a slave right now, which means we should enslave you. So you're the only person living there, but you've enslaved yourself. Congratulations. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'll go for the extra mineral first before the food kicks in. I think that's going to be okay. Mostly because the slaves get a plus 20% boost to mineral output. Oh, and to food as well. Okay. Maybe we need a lot more slaves then. Although, these guys are joyful, or they're only happy, plus 10%. If I can get them joyful, they'll be plus 20%. It's just as good as a slave. So I'll leave them be for now. Repairs complete, excellent. We're still waiting for the Luftwaffe to group up here, and get, or rather to get repaired, and then we'll group them up and go have them hit some space aliens. Actually, I still want to clear out the crystalline entities here, then we can take a look at the debris that was left behind. There's some debris here as well we were going to want to pick up. Construction ship, you're going to have to sit idle for a little while because we don't really have much in the way of minerals right now. But we are making 30 minerals per month, which isn't too shabby. God, this system's a lot of stuff to mine. Happy it's within my borders. Go take over that other race. Probably we will. Any of the planets in North Arid. So, we've got the one in Manthal over here. Desert's not bad for us, especially since we're adaptable, but we'd have to unlock that. I haven't found anything yet. They've got some arid stuff over here. Wow, there's a lot of I've never seen a system with 4 frickin' habitable planets in there. Jeebus! That's amazing! It'll be great once we take over all that territory. Okay, all our repairs are done. I'm going to merge up the 2 fleets. Should take the name of the first fleet. There we go, the Luftwaffe. And what I want to do is send it out over here. I don't know what's in this system. It's a long way around. Or you know what? Never mind. I'm going to clear out the rest of these crystalline entities first. Put you on aggressive. Go clean that up for me. Repairs are done. Excellent. Minerals are coming up a little bit. So, I'm not going to build a building here, because it's really not going to give us much of a net gain. I think I will preemptively get a farm up and running right over there to help with your growth. We're now to get that system. Well, no, it's okay if they expand, and we can just go and colonize it, like take it over after. The problem is, planets, the home planets are defended by star bases, which have a strength of like 450 or something like that. So we actually don't have the ships to blow that up right now. You have been fully surveyed, and you've got a lot of stuff. It's very impressive. And then we've queued up another job for you, which is good. Construction ship.
Complete.
Let's see. What am I going to do? I don't suppose that's one planet that's got... Oh, it is. One planet with 1 energy and 1 mineral. Okay, so that's worth going, building a mining station there for. So we've got combat against these crystalline entities, which is going to be fine. Got an inactive building over here. Yes, we do. So do that, please. Alright, that's the one we built. And we did build it in an empty area. You still have room to grow, which is good. So I don't have to clear out another blockage yet. And I don't have enough money for something else there, so we can go and wait. So let's just watch the combat as we blow up more and more of these crystals. Quite a bit of Corvette damage being taken here. I'll still go after the other crystals because they are pretty damaged. And there are fewer of them, so our damage should be a little bit better. Right now they are targeting the frigate, which is great. The frigate soaked the first set of damage there. Just awesome, considering it has shields. They didn't even go through the shields. There we go. Could still lose a Corvette, but we did not. Lovely. So I'm going to tell the Luftwaffe to repair again. And once we've got a science ship, we will have them go and pick up more of this debris. What, 5 energy? 3, 2, nice. Because in the early, like, after the initial steps of the game, but still in the early game, credits is one of the hardest things to come by. So it'll be quite nice to have the extra dough.
Construction complete.
Helpful tip for your Let's Plays: tech is weighted based on ethos, and can't get psionics if you are materialist unless you have a psi specialist, which you do. But I'm also not materialist, in fact spiritualist, which I think has a bonus for psi. And put them in as your social researcher. That's quite cool. Thank you. Wait, I do have a science guy, psi guy? Oh, in the Let's Play! Yes! Oh, yes, okay. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, that's quite cool. Okay, that is good information, actually. I knew about the waiting, but I don't think I realized about the psionic stuff and the specialist. So, let's take a look at this planet real quickly. It's actually a moon. Well, alright. Only size 14. Does have some annoying blockers. We're already researching this one, and we know we have to get sinkholes anyway. I mean, the type of blockers you get are based on the planet type, so it's not surprising that we're seeing the same things over there. So it's an okay planet. It's maybe a little food poor, mineral poor, but good energy, some science, and it would expand our borders, so it's going to be a good get regardless. we're going to have you come back and start grabbing the debris. So it's a little annoying, but you do have to go and tell them for each piece of debris. And this science ship over... Did I send both science ships to the same system? Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. It's a long way away, but yeah, go ahead and grab this debris too. We'll see what research projects start to get unlocked. Fleet repairs complete. You're surveyed. So, fleet... I think we're going to send you to this crystalline entity system because I think the opposition will be similar. I mean, we still have to clear out the place of the Gaian planet. But I don't know what's there, and I know I can take this, so I'll just do this for now. Although I'll have to be a little bit careful and do them a bit one at a time. Upgrade the tech in your fleet. That's a good point. Because we did unlock some stuff. Hold on. Our Corvette here. Yeah. Yeah, let's... so we still only have the level 1 guns, but we do have the armor and the shields. So we can actually go with this 2 shields plus 1 fission reactor. And that's good. And we'll do that rather than the armor for now. So this will be an upgraded version of our flatline. Great stuff. At some point we may want to do a tweak to our science ship. We could give it some amount of defenses to deal with scary stuff. Maybe even so we don't have to add reactors over here, I could just give it a little bit of hull plating, just in case it hops into the system and something bad happens, but actually I'm not going to worry about it for now. But yes, you're right, the Luftwaffe will go and upgrade. It'll be 84 materials to do, and that will actually be very, very nice. Construction ship is idle. I do want to start picking up the science at some point, but I think right now it makes more sense to go to Nolison over here and eventually build all the mining stations. But I'm going to tell it to get there first, and then I'll probably have to build them one at a time. We've got Lobsters XR with the resub of 20 new months. Thank you very much, Lobsters. And Hermes Hall, maybe, just subscribed as well. Has Quill encountered the Filthy Owls? Not yet. Probably a million miles away. Yeah, currently, right now, slaves can't rebel. Is there a downside to just enslaving everyone? You don't want to enslave the people who are supposed to be your scientists or your energy gatherers, because slaves are actually quite bad at that. But yeah, right now, aggressive slavery is actually really, 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 really strong. So we're going to be doing that. Idle building over here, right, because we built that, but we don't have... I mean, I suppose I could move the slave here, but that would be dumb. So we'll just have to wait for some more pop to grow over here. And that's okay. Well, I guess actually moving there wouldn't be that dumb, because it would give us more food than this. I mean, we could have done it slightly differently. I guess that might be okay. And then we get a little bit more growth. Actually, were we not generating excess food before? Oh. Well, yeah, only 0.3, which is not good. So now we'll produce a little bit more excess food, which will give us a slightly bigger boost to our growth, which is okay. Debris will eventually go away, but you do have a very long time to do it, so that's good. You've been fully upgraded, so you're only a little bit stronger, but mostly you're just tougher, and hopefully you can absorb a little bit more damage here. Analyze some debris. So we got 20% progression automatically towards green crystal capacitors, 10% progress towards regenerative hull tissue, and a little bit of just free points towards physics and society research. So we'll look at those next time we have a tech to pick. We've got some more... Oh, that's the same one. Didn't go away? Or, no, we got the same thing twice, which makes sense because we're killing the same sort of critters. So actually, we might be at like 40% research progress towards something now, which is quite nice.
Research complete.
You piss off neighboring empires even if they like slaves, since they don't want to be your slaves, so you'll be fighting everyone. Oh well. Administrative AI, plus 5%. Great. So, the green crystal capacitors over here are some of the things that we're getting some free research for, because we are investigating some wrecks. So, it's a new type of weapon. We can compare this. You can't compare it directly here, but let's take a look real quick at our... mass drivers. Mass drivers take two... This is the... let's look at mediums. That's your baseline. Medium mass drivers. 5 cost, 5 power, 3.5 damage. Plus some other stuff. But the DPS is 3.55 at a cost of 5. So if we look at the shard throwers, the medium one, it's 10 power, 10 cost. So twice as expensive, both in minerals and power usage. And the damage is lower. Oh, but it's got the 50% armor penetration. So, you know... Is it worth using? I don't know. And yeah, I do have a lot of influence, but we haven't really felt the need to build a mining station yet. There hasn't. I mean, we could use that. I should probably scan the systems here and see if there's a really sweet system between me and the America League. We could hire some extra people. We could pass some edicts, actually. That would probably be a really good idea. Planetary ones.